So that means it ain't no 10-minute video. Right?
So Adam 22, host of the formerly popular podcast No Jump.
Because there's a special.
Really? Let's see.
He says once we get a divorce. Okay, so for this video, I want to talk about the 16 of Nashua.
But first, before I even say anything, I don't know who Point and Shoot is. We're going to definitely judge the video. But I'm going to use your content. Thank you very much, though. I ain't going to try to take no crazy amount of shit, but hey.
Was upcoming divorce from his gross wife, Lena the Plug.
Gross
so I want to
wife is
explain. So the
fucking insane
16 of
on rip.
Nashua and Whack 3 Fingers 100 brought their wives onto a podcast to talk about relationship stuff. And so it's like this like cringy couples podcast. So during this podcast, the 16 comes out and says him and Lena are getting a divorce. And he starts complaining about how his life's going to be difficult when she leaves him and how he's pathetic. And what I'm getting ready to show you is this.
My nigga, like, you push your wife away. First of all, her even fucking that nigga is insane, but, like, you kind of threw her that way. Like, my nigga, what the fuck? What the fuck did you expect to happen? Like,
16 sort of passively aggressively slips the word divorce into the conversation in a very, I would say, cuck-worthy fashion. What? And so I'll show you what I mean, too. And it's important to note here that he is the one who constantly brings up divorce, not her. He does. So this tells me that she's perfectly fine with the idea of divorce and life without him, while he, on the other hand, is crippled with insecurity and worry about it. And it's because of this insecurity that the 16 can't help himself. He has to keep bringing up divorce and sort of bringing it up and throwing it in there in a joking way, even though he's 100% serious about it.
this nigga probably feeling that shit.
That insecure people do. They'll just like, it's called throwing it in their face, right? And so that's exactly what we're going to see in these upcoming clips. So allow me to present the first clip. This is the 16 of Nashua bringing up divorce for the first time. Roll the clip.
But in the porn world, as a man, you do realize that you are judged for your choices as well. A lot of these porn guys have a lot going for them. They got some money, they look good, they dress cool, they got nice bodies that work out, and still women outside the industry look at that, and even women inside the industry kind of look at them as like lower class because of the fact.
This nigga's definitely projecting. I ain't gonna lie. Like he's talking about the niggas that she won't. She not fucking with you no more, gang. Like it ain't on no hate and shit. Like, this nigga ain't as hot as he was back in, like, 2018 or some shit. And then you gonna get some big darks. No, I don't even think niggas dark skin, but some big black niggas piping your bitch. And then that shit just happens over and over again, my nigga.
Got nice bodies that work out, and still women outside the industry look at that, and even women inside the industry kind of look at them as like lower class because of the fact that they go on camera. There's probably a whole world of women who will never want to date me once we divorce because of my choices.
All right, so there you have it. He says once we get a divorce. He doesn't say if we get a divorce or maybe if we were to get a divorce hypothetically. He says once we get a divorce, meaning he's expecting it. And she isn't even phased at all. This didn't startle her. She didn't object to this at all. This has been in their conversation behind the scenes. They're planning this divorce, and it's not because the 16 wants it. It's because she is demanding it.
Right? He calling this nigga the 16. The nigga's Adam 22. Why is he calling him 16? Like, what the fuck am I missing? Her womb is so polluted. That's fucking insane. I don't know why they keep calling this nigga the 16.
Let's play this next clip where he says that they're getting a divorce again. Let's take a look.
In mind, I had to make the decision. Do I want to shoot for this new Latina pussy, or do I want to get married and spend 8 or 9 years with this Armenian
8 or 9
delicacy?
Years. Gee whiz.
I made my choice, and I think it was probably a good one.
You got a 9-year thing? That's it?
We've been together for...
It'll be 9 years at the end of this year, but yes.
Yep.
Okay.
I told her...
Okay, so again, he hints at a divorce, so this guy can't help himself. He can't help himself but throw this in his wife's face, the fact that their marriage is coming to an end. This is what insecure guys do. They'll bring something up that's really bothering them, and they'll bring it up as a joke in a conversation, but it's not a joke. It's serious, but it's disguised as a joke. And the wife or the girlfriend usually knows that it's not a joke, and so they usually get mad. But Lena's not getting mad because she doesn't give a fuck.
She don't give a fuck. What? I heard the worst thing a woman can be to you is indifferent, bro. Like, fuck all that. I'm mad at you, because they say, like, love and hate on the same thing, like, on the same spectrum. You can just flip that shit around, but, like, when she indifferent, she really just don't give a fuck.
I don't give a fuck about this cuck. Okay, she's done. But he's not giving up that easy. He says he wants to learn how to play guitar so he can serenade her and shit like that.
Recently, I mentioned that I would kind of like to play guitar. I would like to learn to play guitar just because it's so outside of anything I've ever done that I feel like it would be an interesting challenge.
So the cuck wants to learn how to play guitar so he can become attractive.
Okay, so he didn't say that. Like, come on, gang. You ain't got to put words in the nigga mouth, but he might want to learn something different. I don't know, like, nigga. Like, I'm over here
Dude,
straight
that's
doing something
fucking
different.
really pathetic. And it goes on. Listen to this.
Doing something with my hands, getting dirty, hanging out with the boys, etc. And she loves that. She hates
No, never
me
mind. Never mind. He just told himself.
sitting on the
Let niggas
computer
talk.
by myself, watching podcasts, playing poker. That to her is very like, ew.
I want you to like get into carpenter work and like help me build a cabinet.
So she wants you to do manly things.
Why is the cuck so desperately in love with this hideous fucking vile woman? She looks so disgusting. Sure. What is this look? What is
My
she?
nigga, you literally paused at the worst fucking thing to about what does that look? She's literally in dick position. Dick sucking position. Like, I ain't gonna cap. And she not hideous, bro. I ain't gonna cap. Like, she might be a whore. I ain't give her props for no shit like that. She's not fucking
What
hideous. Ain't
millionaire
no point in
dresses like
lying.
this? She looks like a fucking Charlie's Angel, but it's like Seinfeld. She's got an Elaine thing going on, and she's just not pulling it off. She looks ridiculous, and she's, of course, been warped by plastic surgery and procedures. She looks unrecognizable. The snarl of her face. If I was the 16, I could find something better than this, you know. And she's so fucking stupid too. I want to play you a clip actually. This really bothered me. I had a
what she
huge
says.
issue with this. I hate
I
it
feel like
when
this
a
nigga on
new
dick a little
mom
bit. I ain't
with her
gonna cap.
first
He
child
definitely on
starts
dick.
lecturing other people about how to raise kids. This is a violation. I've got a major issue with this, so I want to play you a clip. Watch this.
Because I was
Having a kid.
very catering to him because he was my kid. And then I had a kid. And then I was like, oh, you have all of these needs that I feel like you can meet for yourself. I'm going to take care of this kid.
For sure.
And you better
Well,
take
that
care
was
of
I ain't gonna lie. I hate when women say that shit. Cause, first of all, this nigga's the main breadwinner. So if a nigga asks you to do some shit, nigga, you don't need all your bills paid, to be honest with you. But I've never had anybody say no shit like that to me. It's just worse than hearing that
Yourself.
shit.
That was your first child.
Right.
You
Nigga
gotta
be paying for all
remember
your
it's
shit.
5
Are you
children
his
between the
kid?
two
No.
of us.
Yeah, but your kids are not little anymore.
No, they're not.
And
But
when they're little, they need
the
all
problem
your
is
attention.
we know
Oh my god. So this fucking idiot with her first child, 4 years old, she's an expert mother. She's lecturing these other people on how to. This is insane. No one wants your advice, Lena. Do you understand?
Yeah, I'm sorry, gang. Like, I'm not even trying to hate. I'm not fucking with David that much. Like, this nigga this nigga's complaining. Like, nigga, make me laugh while you talk about this shit. Like, something. I'm trying to be in this bit weak or some shit.
So Adam 20.
Number one, the angle of the dangle.
Yeah, I'm not about to be sitting there watching that shit. I hate watching shit. It made me feel like I'm